Hi guys, it's Shani, and as you have seen below, this is my prom makeup. This was requested on my Facebook page that I do a gold or pink prom makeup. In Australia we don't actually have prom as such. We have graduations where we get a formal graduation, and this is actually very similar to a look I wore to my graduation about 6 years ago. So I've included a picture somewhere here. This was actually my graduation dress, which I'm actually wearing now, but you can't really see. Got my necklace I wore to my graduation, some nice bling, my earrings. The only thing that really isn't what I wore to graduation is the hair. I didn't have red hair at my graduation, and it was a really nice beachy, I was a bit of a beach bum back in the day. You know, had the blonde highlights and all that stuff, but my hair was curly. And I actually wore a bronze lip, but I really wish I'd worn a red lip when I got there. But yeah, so this is not the same products, but very similar to what I wore. A nice gold and bronze look, because my dress, as you would have seen in the pictures, had green and brown in it, and I didn't, back then I wasn't overly confident in wearing colours, so I settled for a nice bronzy, goldy kind of look. Yeah, so hopefully you like this. I've tried to do it more drugstore products, because I do know, and I remember what it was like when I went to my graduation. We are all on a budget. We don't have, well, most of us are on a budget. We don't have unlimited supplies, so I thought some colours that are easy to get and that are quite affordable. Yeah, so I really hope you like this, and it was really fun to do. And to all those girls and guys out there who are going to prom, congratulations. I hope you have a great night. It is one of those things that you always remember. I really did my face for this look actually, and my biggest tip is just try and go very matte on your face. You want the more shimmer you've got, the more you're going to get reflects with the camera. So yeah, so just try and go really matte. If you want a tutorial on how I do my foundation routine, just leave a comment below and I'll do my best to do that for you. Alright guys, have fun, it's prom season. Alright, bye! Okay, so let's get started. First up, I'm just going to pin my bangs back, just so, because otherwise you'll get really sick of me flicking my hair. Okay, as always, and any kind of look that you want to last, you want to use a primer. This is my favourite, the Urban Decay Primer Potion, but there's a slew on the market. It's just finding out what works for you. Primer will help your eyeshadow to last all night, and it really does make a difference. It stops creasing and it makes colours more vibrant, just all the way up to the brow bone. Okie dokie. Next up, to give our gold look a really nice base, we're going to be using the Maybelline Colour Tattoo in Bold Gold. You can just see it's this really nice metallic gold colour. Just apply that all over the lid. It doesn't have to be neat for this. Then taking a little bit of sticky tape, just a couple centimetres, stick it to the back of your hand and pull off. And just apply from underneath your bottom lashes, from the corner of your eye to the corner of your outer corner of your eyebrow, and just push it down. This is going to give us a really nice crisp cat eye like line. And then taking any eyeshadow brush, this is the Sigma E55 flat shader brush, and going in with your Wet n Wild I'm Getting Sunburnt trio, we're going to go in with this beautiful gold colour and just pat that all over the entire lid. Then you just want to apply a little bit to the edge there and just above the crease, just slightly. So once you've got that all in place and you're happy with the intensity of it, taking any type of fluffy brush, this is a BH Cosmetics blending brush, using the same Wet n Wild trio, go in with this brown. Now this is really pigmented, this brown, so you literally just need to put a little bit on the edge of the brush and then tap it off. You can see all the shadow there, and then just work onto that outer corner, blending up into the crease ever so slightly. You want to bring it down to just past the pupil. Looks a little bit messy now, but it will come together. And just build up the intensity as you like it. You also want to take a little bit of that brown and brush it into the outer third just to blend it all together. Taking a tissue, just wipe that blending brush just to take that colour off. Then just blend, blend, blend in a windscreen like motion, back and forth, back and forth. Again, make sure you give that brush a nice wipe on a tissue. See all the extra colour we've gotten off. Go in with your high brow bone colour. My colour is Max All. You can use whatever suits you, but when you do it, because it's quite shimmery, you want to make sure this is a satin to matte colour. Then blend that out. And bring it down a little bit so it blends out that brown. Sort of smokes it out a little bit. So when you've got it how you want, just pull off that tape. You can see that you've got this really nice crisp line. Then going in with a very tiny little brush, this is the Sigma Inner Corner shader, the E46. Taking that brown again, tapping off, just lightly blend it to the lower lash line. About halfway. Then using the gold, that same brush, just brush it to the inner corner. And we're nearly done. Then taking the Wet n Wild I'm Feeling Retro quad and a clean finger, just dip it into this white colour and then just gently pat it just into that inner corner and blend out with your finger. That just helps to open the eyes up because you've got quite a bit of darkness happening here. This will just help to make your eyes pop. Then taking a black liquid liner, this is the Milani Eye Tech Extreme. We're just going to line very close to the upper line. So you can see I'm barely everything sort of together and make it look a bit more cohesive. And then taking whatever kind of black eyeliner you like. I prefer the Urban Decay 24 Glide on Pencil and Perversion. Just line your waterline. And your upper waterline. I actually do have a video on, it's my Sunday sesh tip of the week on how to line the waterline, so I'll link that below. Now once you're done with that, just apply mascara as normal. I'm using the Napoleon Perdez Amazing Lash one, and then just apply it like any normal mascara. And so that's all we're doing for the eyes. If you wanted, you could put on a pair of lashes. I prefer demi lashes for these kind of looks. These are the LC, what number are these? They actually got a number. But these are just the LC sort of half lashes, and they're quite nice. They're wispy on the corners, just on the outer corner, and they do make your, which you would just apply to the outer edges, and it does make your eyes look a little bit bigger. But next up we have some blush. And we're going to be using this Bonnie Bell Blush and Go Natural Blush. This is. Now taking an angled brush, this is the Sigma F40. We're just going to mix both those colours together, tapping off the excess and applying about from the corner of our ear to about where our pupil starts. So you sort of want to finish about there. Just nice little soft motions. And just apply more as you need. Little circular motions just to blend in. Now, compared to this cheek looks like, whoa, oh my god. Don't worry, it'll get fixed. So once you've got your blush sort of how many positions you want it, taking a big fluffy brush, anyone you want, I just happen to have the Sigma F20, and you want a translucent powder. And this is really going to help mattify your whole face, which is what you really want for photos, which Prom is full of photos. So taking just a little bit on the brush, just brush it over the blush, and just under the eyes, all over the face. You can see how it's really softened out that colour, but it still leaves you with a really nice flush. Oh, bit of powder went everywhere. So once you have all this done, what you want to do next is choose a lip colour. And you want something that's small enough and easy enough that you can just put into your little clutch purse, or just carry it with you. So you could, if you wanted something a bit sheerer because you've got some dramaticness going with your eyes, you could try like a chubby lip pencil. This is a Face of Australian one in macaroon, and it's just, see, it's just got the barest hint of pink, which would be fine. But I actually prefer, I'm a big fan of these, is the NYX soft matte lip creams, and this is in Monte Carlo, so really nice deep red. And when you use these kind of things, it's really important, make sure before you try anything matte on your lips that you exfoliate them. My favourite lip exfoliators is from Lush, and this is the Mint Dual Lips lip scrub, which is just, you can see it's a nice sugar scrub. Scrub it on just before you go to the day before, or you can use it daily. I just scrub it on and then just apply a thick layer of lip moisturiser before I go to sleep. That keeps my lips nice, silky and smooth. So taking that, just apply it. I can't talk and do this. You can see that it's just a really nice soft red colour, and red is sort of a blue based red, which is really good because it will make your teeth appear whiter, which is what we all want in those prom photos. And last but not least, you want some sort of setting spray. This is the Skin Geneva finishing spray, and this just helps to set your whole makeup, and sometimes powders can look a bit dry on the skin. This just helps to even everything out, and it just really does make a difference. Just apply a few spritzes. And we're done. As you can see, that we've got this beautiful bold kind of eye, soft lip, and then obviously it's how you do your hair. So taking out that clip. So like I mentioned earlier, for when I went to my graduation / prom, I actually had curly hair and it wasn't red at the time, but my one's broken, so you have to settle for straight. Yeah, so hopefully you guys will like this tutorial. It's really nice fun, it's easy, quick look, and it's just with products that anyone can get pretty much, except maybe for us Australians because we can't actually get Wet n Wild. But yeah, alright guys, so I hope you like this look. If you have any more requests, leave them in the link below and I will try my best to do them. As always, the links to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram will be below. And yeah, alright guys, I'll see you later, bye.